You have entered the Bag Show, featuring Tubesox Spam and Mr. Wunderful Will.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Bag Show. Once again, we are back. We hope you all are having a great day. First of all, we want to say thank you all for just listening to our videos, and then just continue to support and like and subscribe to our show. And right now I have my sidekick Tubesox Spam with me, and we want to talk to something.
The real talent of the show. The real talent of the show. Make sure you say that, son.
The real talent of the show. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But we brought up a conversation. We were trying to think about what we want to talk about, but I thought something that's maybe interesting about these men in politics getting in trouble for sexual harassment, man. Well, as we know now, we got the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, is under scrutiny. Now it's been revealed like 5 women have came forward and saying that he acted inappropriately, at them, and he's, as of now, the people are calling for his resignation, and he's refusing to resign, and he's just going to continue as nothing happened. So that's what we want to just talk about. Like a lot of these men in politics, this been going on for like decades of
since they had it.
Right, women been treated inappropriately under sexual nature and touching, and all the touching, like the hugging, that prolonged hug, and kissing of the hand, and asking about boyfriend. Do you have a boyfriend?
Hugging, meet me at a hotel and stuff like that.
Oh, you know this joke.
Yeah,
man.
But that's, man, you know what? That's not just politics and Hollywood. That's just
in a professional
every even my job when I retired. I used to see that stuff go on, man. You know, when they see it's a halfway decent girl, and usually in most fields, like you go in politics, government, a lot of stuff, men are in control, and so you get one woman in there, you're gonna have, it might be one woman, 10, 15 dudes, and so everybody's gonna be, basically after competing for and stuff, and you get some, who think they the big man, the big one think they come up there and can just say, yeah, I'm the boss, I'm the supervisor, you might well just give me some booty. You don't get the booty to nobody except for the supervisor,
But 3 years ago, the former senator Al Franken got in trouble.
Oh
yeah. I saw the picture, man. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
You didn't think that will come back and hunt you?
Yeah, man. These people, they all, and like now, because I know some people always wonder, man, well, why are you bringing something up that happened 5, 10 years ago? It's because back then nobody was paying attention to them. They make complaints and accusations against people. They get ran off.
Yeah, they get the retaliation.
Yeah. You couldn't get anything
against, man. And at first, I was asking that question, and sometimes the people who know it all, like me, can't get it all right, and that was a great answer you gave me. Cause
nobody
people don't listen.
Yeah, because
and if you bring it up to someone above that person, or who can do something about it, then you're gonna look like the snitch. Then you're gonna get treated,
causing problems.
Then eventually they're gonna try to make your life a living hell, cause they can't directly fire you.
Yeah.
So they just make your life a living hell.
To either you quit or you go off, and then they want to terminate you and
give you bad reference, and this person's not is overly sensitive, will try to get you in trouble, or they try to flip it. Oh, she tried to make a move on me. Yeah. And she got mad.
And then
things like that.
And you know what is eventually they're gonna have to deal with the part about what's the guy, Corey? You remember the little guy Corey, and he's been complaining about the people in Hollywood molesting little boys. Corey, was it Corey Haim or Corey? I know it was 2 of the Corey boys. It used to be in all those movies like Stand By Me, and he came out recently and made those. Well, not recently. He's been saying it for years about how those Hollywood producers and executives they've been molesting the boys, and he even did a documentary about it. But they weren't listening to him. They're listening to the women, but they're not listening to to the guy. What's his name?
Well, where you finding that information? But I just want to give some quick advice for men who inspired to be in these type of positions, whether you're in like a elected official or you getting promoted to management in certain corporations in a higher status position. Keep your damn nasty hands to yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't be just touching, making those unwanted touches towards these women. You don't know, even though you might have good intentions, you don't mean any harm, but hey, this is a new era, man. This you can't be doing that crap anymore, man. Keep your damn hands to yourselves, because I don't want nobody inappropriate touching my daughter or my sister, aunt, cousin, whatever. I don't want that.
See that guy Corey Haim? You remember them? Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. They were in like all of those movies. And matter of fact, they even said Charlie Sheen molested them too.
Oh man.
Yeah, all of those big time celebrities. But this guy has been talking about this stuff for years.
Nobody gonna listen.
Yeah, they're not listening to him, man. Even now, it seems like now people would start listening to him, man. Yeah, because he has a documentary called "My Truth: The Rape of Two Corys."
Right.
Yeah, and but he's been talking about that. He's been talking about that, and I guess eventually they'll give them, start listening to them, because Hollywood, man, is a big cesspool, man. All these stories that you hear.
Yeah, of course. But but just like they're probably now got senators, congressmen, and they
did all this stuff.
They probably got stuff doing it now. It just hasn't been reported.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, have you seen the what's his name? The coach. He was the coach at LSU, and then he's at Kansas now. And when he was at LSU, they recommended terminating him, and they had put out a memo on him about don't let him be around the female like trainers, any female staff, because he had been doing all kind of stuff. But then he was at LSU. He won the national championship. But then after they fired him, he still got on as a head coach somewhere else, and now they just put him on administrative leave, man. But it's just like I guess if you big and getting results or making money, man, they'll let you get away with everything.
Well, I mean, with this Me Too climate going on, you got to be careful, and maybe some of these men need to be exposed because they so accustomed to doing it and getting away with it. So, man, but
yeah, Les Miles. Before I forget, that's his name. Yeah, Les Miles, man. He'll probably end up being terminated. But they said since he's been at Kansas, he's been doing stuff.
Right.
But this is the stuff. This is that old school stuff that they used to do. No problems whatsoever, and no issues raised. Back in the day, they would tell you if a female was complaining about it, be like, hey, the director or the coach is making these passes and touching and this and that. They would just say, hey, if you don't want to be, with the team or with the production or with the show, just quit. That's just part of it. But now they started to get.
You can't be doing that, man. It's not fair, because anybody, man, male or female, should be able to come to a place of employment and work, feel safe and comfortable.
But that's how it is, man. They have a track record of doing it, but they stopped them from doing. Would tell them not to do it, but they really wouldn't do anything to them.
Yeah. Well, right then, we're going to put
another
that to a close.
Show.
Yeah, that's a great show. But if you just, like I said, man, if you're inspiring to be in these type of position of authority, keep your little nasty fingers to yourselves.
Yeah, look at all employees the same. Like
just a professional.
Like they're a big ugly dude. Just like treat everybody like it's one dude. It ain't. If you working at a job, that's the problem we used to have at my job sometimes, man. They would look at like a female and a male different. If it was some hard labor to do, they would have the men do it. They wouldn't tell the women. But I'm like, dude, it's one job.
Right.
If I have to do it, they have to do it. It's no difference.
And just to inform you, and these came from professionals, that is sexual harassment too.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you favoring women over a man, in a professional setting,
sure will.
That's sexual harassment. So we just thought we'd just give you that.
Yeah.
Give you a little Give you a little clue.
Moral of the story is at work, you're at work. Leave personal feelings, attractions, all of that out the building.
Right.
Don't even bring that into the building. Leave all that alone and just look at everybody equally. No matter if they look like Beyonce or if they look like what's that lady who got the talk show? I don't know why I always think she just looks like a monster. Yeah, I don't know. She's like a monster, man. But no disrespect. I know it's gonna get back to Wendy with all these thousands, millions, billions of viewers we got. So Wendy, don't be calling me up one of this through the pipeline of the Bag Show. Well, how many viewers we up to, man? Before we close this show out,
I ain't gonna say. But anyway, we want you.
Millions.
Yeah. All right, you all. Take care of yourselves and keep your little nasty fingers to yourselves. And always remember, folks, have a great day, great life. And always remember, God is love and love is God.
Yeah.
Peace.
Real talent of the show.
Yeah, I'm the real talent. Whatever.
Hey, this is Wonderful Will of the Bag Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Bag Show. We appreciate your support in advance. Peace.